Hi everybody, how's everybody doing today? This is Ladybug and welcome back to my channel. And let me turn the volume off on that one. I got quite a few things going on, okay? So I'm just going to show you what I got from Temu yesterday. I'm trying to get this where it's up high enough where you can see it. Okay, I got some more of the release papers. I always need plenty of those. And then I got some Velcro straps, and I'm going to use these to let me see if I can change the angle a little bit. That way you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. This is Velcro that I bought. I think I paid like, I don't know, it's like $3 or something for it, $2. Wasn't much. Hang on, if I can get it out of there, we'll be doing good. There. Anyway, it's long straps of Velcro, and what I'm using these for is to use them to. Why is it not holding? I don't know. I don't know. Well, that's weird. Oh, well, you must have to use two of them. Okay. Anyway, to hold, I got these things that I put on my chair on the arms to soften the arm where, you know, that's what it is. You have to use two different ones. All right. Anyway, and so they keep falling off and twisting it, so I'm going to use the Velcro to hold them and then put my covers over the top of them. And so I got that. Then I got these. These are covers to cover your arm things on your chairs, okay? And it zips up, okay? And it's real long because I got a real long arm things on my chair. So I got those. I got a set of those. And I didn't get any diamond painting, so I'm just going through this real quick, okay? And then I got this. And y'all will probably get a laugh out of it, but I thought it was kind of cute. Hang on. This is a chair cover for my office chair, and it's got cat paws all over it. Which I thought was kind of cute, okay? It's all one piece, and it just flip, you know, you just put it on there, and then it has some, I think it has some straps. No, it's got zippers. See here, it's got the zippers. And so it just fits right on your chair. And I thought that was kind of cute with the little kitty cat paws all over it. So anyway, so I got that to cover my chair because my other one is wore out. And then I got a couple of these little baskets. I love these little quilted baskets. I've got two of them. I caught them on sale, and so I bought two of them. Okay, I got the blue one here, and then I got this green, kind of a green color. Okay, so that's what I got from Temu yesterday. And let me put all of this back together so I don't lose any of it. Like so. Put my Velcro in there. And so anyhow, so that's what I did yesterday. That's what I got yesterday. Okay, let's get that out of the way. Now, this is one of my other baskets. This is my little sewing basket. Okay, I was working on my my quilt top yesterday, and so I'm sewed a couple of these. I call them 4 squares. So I sewed like three of these last night. Okay, like so. I got a couple of green ones. Okay, and then yeah, I think I did 4, and then I sat and was putting a lot of these, mix and matching all of these together. Okay, which is all of these I was mixing, matching, and putting them together because I'm going to be sewing these together here in a little bit. Okay, and as you can see, it's got a lot of color, lots and lots of color. Okay, and I just been mixing, matching them together and doing my thing and that kind of stuff, you know. And so I got a bunch of them to sew. But I worked on that for about, I don't know, an hour and a half, late last night. And so that's what I was working on. And then sorry about that. I was getting a message. And then I worked on, I did some diamond painting, not much, but a little bit. And then this morning I'm working on this. Okay. And right now I'm sewing in hand, and where I'm at is right in this area doing this bright yellow. The weird thing is this canvas has the real bright yellow here, and then it's got a real pale yellow along this way. And so the bright yellow is I think it's 870 or something, and then the light yellow is a 310. So anyhow, so that's what I've been doing. And anyhow, and so that's what I've been stitching. I've been stitching in hand, trying to work it this way. Let me get my light over here where I can see what I'm doing. But as you can see, I'm just taking and stitching in hand today. I didn't want to, why do you keep tangling up? My thread keeps tangling for some reason. Alright, let's try this again. And so I just went ahead and started stitching on this morning. And I'll probably get to a diamond painting later today sometime. I'm not sure when, but sometime today. But hang on. It's slow to get this thing started. Come on. There we go. And so I just thought we'd work on this for a change. And but it's a really pretty day today. It's like 70 something degrees. This thing just does not want to cooperate. It doesn't say right now. Hang on. But yeah, I was listening to Miss Linda when I started this video, but it's off now, so yeah. I'm trying to keep it where you can see what I'm doing, and my thread keeps trying to tangle up. So we are going to take this tail off of here right now. Get rid of that. Do we have another one? Yes, there's another one there. Oh, come on. There. Let's see if that'll help the situation. For crying out loud. This is just not wanting to cooperate at all today. It keeps tangling up for some reason. Let's straighten this out a little bit. See if that'll help. Alright. I've seen that there. Okay, that might be a little bit better. Alright. And, oh, would you come on already? Jiminy Christmas. Just being stubborn. Jeez. And, so anyhow, then, I'm supposed to get another package in the mail. I just don't know when it's coming. And then, my daughter, she got something in the mail yesterday. I went out to do something and it was sitting there on the porch, so I went ahead and brought it in. So we'll see how it goes. That's the only thing I can say. Yep. Are you able to see what I'm doing? Yeah, barely. Right? Yeah, I've got you kind of peeking over my shoulder kind of thing. And, so, let's pop you down a little bit. See if that helps any. Anyhow, so, there's nobody, I don't think there's anybody live today. So, usually I can catch a live on Saturdays, but so far, no such luck. So, yeah. But we'll only stay on here for about 30 minutes or so. I'm not going to stay on long. Because, one, I don't have a lot to talk about. And, whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, I heard Chuck Norris passed away the other day. You know, he was in his, what was he, in his mid-80s, I think. And so, yeah, I used to watch him on that Walker, I think it was Walker, Texas Ranger or something. I used to watch him on that show years ago. And So, oh, come on. And so anyhow, so that's what I heard anyway. My daughter said something about it yesterday, and I said, "Oh, okay." And I said, "Well, he was in his 80s, wasn't he?" And she goes, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, okay." Well, he's lived a long life, that's for sure. You know. So just keep his loved ones in our prayers during this time. That's all we can do. Yeah. But anyhow, yeah, I don't like the confetti when you're. It's far enough apart that you have to jump, but it's really, it's close enough to where you don't have to cut your thread and start over. You know, does that make sense? Anyhow, so like I said, I don't like jumping. I'll show you what I'm talking about by jumping. Okay, like right in here, had a cluster of the yellow here, and then you had one here, and then you had one there, and it's just you have to jump, but it's not far enough away that it justifies cutting the thread, but it's still a long jump, and I don't like doing that. I really don't. So, anyhow. And so we're just going to sit here and stitch a little bit, and then I'm going to get off here and go get a late lunch, because I haven't eaten today. I got up late today. I had a hard time getting to sleep last night. I was just very restless. Yeah, one thing I didn't do is I didn't drink any chamomile tea last night. And so that might be why I didn't get to sleep very well. So, anyhow, my daughter, she didn't get off until 3 o'clock this morning. I'm not kidding. She got off at 3 o'clock. They clocked out about 3:15 this morning. And so luckily they don't have to work today. And so maybe we might be able to go to Michael's maybe tomorrow on Sunday. So we will see. It's the only thing I can say. If she's not too tired, then we might go. Then again, we may put it off and go Monday, because she said she's going to take a vacation day and she's off Monday. So we may make a run Monday and go to the post office, get some stuff in the mail that I want to get out, and maybe then go over to Michael's and Hobby Lobby's. How about that? And that would be on Monday. I think that would be a good idea, to be honest with you. That way, give her a couple of days to recoup from these long hours. You know? Because the only thing I'm going for, I want to look around, yeah, but I also want to get some thread to be able to work on my that new counted cross stitch that I've got. You know. Yep. I have to make a list of the colors I need. You got to admit, stitching in hand goes a lot faster than the other way, but it's also hard on my hands. So, yeah. Yeah, so I didn't sleep that well last night. So I'm still a little bit sleepy. You know? Yeah. And but yeah, I was watching Miss Linda this morning, and she was I can't remember which. I think she was working on that little dog, the Maltipoo or whatever. I think that's what she was working on. And so yeah, and she was showing it. She's getting ready to set up this one. It's for Easter. It's got the crosses on it for Easter. So and so it's another diamond painting that she's got, and she's got that one picked out to work on during the Easter, which ought to be nice. Yeah, I know I've got my computers back to uploading really, really slow. So yeah, I worked on the one that won the butterfly that I got from the Amazon, the Diamond Art Club. Yeah, I got that one trying to upload it. So no guarantees, right? It's taking forever to upload here lately. I don't know what the deal is. I really don't know. And I try to do it like in the middle of the night when everybody is either asleep or, off the internet. And unfortunately, it's still not uploading very fast. Sometimes I set it up and it'll upload, boom, it'll upload really quick. Within an hour or so, it's uploaded. But here lately, it seems like it's just so slow. And I don't understand why. Like they say, it is what it is. Yeah. And so I've got a couple of videos that are what I call pending. Okay. And eventually they will upload. Just taking its sweet time doing it, that's all. Yeah. I'm gonna go way up here and then work my way down. Yeah. I sit there and hum to myself when I'm stitching. If I'm not listening or watching anything, I'm usually humming to myself. So, oops. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump you. Anyhow, so we're gonna finish out this thread, I think, and then we're gonna bring this to a close. So it's gonna be kind of a short one, you know. But as you can see, I just stitch along until I get until I run out of thread. Yeah. What I ought to do is make it a habit of taking and threading, you know, like several needles, and that way I don't have to stop. You know. So, anyhow, yeah, I'm gonna get on. I think I'm gonna get on Prime today and see if I can find me some kind of a movie to watch. Yeah. Okay, right now it is 80 degrees and the sun is shining. So it is starting to warm up just a little bit. Yeah. I heard they got warnings out there in Arizona, I think. They got a heat wave going through and whatnot. That's what I heard anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like a heat wave warning. And I think they said it was 102. I think they said. That's just a little bit hot. Just a bit. Yeah. So, they're advising everybody to stay indoors and stay out of the heat, if at all possible. So, sorry about that. Yeah, I was watching Stitching with Laura also this morning, and I can't remember what she was working on. Oh yeah, I do. It was I think it was a Joy Sunday, and it was said, "Kiss the mermaid goodbye," and it was a picture of a mermaid kissing a sailor. I said, okay, well. Yeah. Yep, we're almost done with this one thread. I'm trying to get back to the top if I can. Yeah. And then tie it off. Let go. Let go. I got my thread tangled. There. Jeez. This one particular piece of thread, boy, it's giving me the fits today. And I don't know why, but it is. Okay, we're done with this one thread. Thank goodness. Sheesh. Let's get this baby tied off. And then we will call it a day. How about that? Because I want to get away from this one piece of thread. I definitely do. Alright, let me trim this off. Alrighty, there we go. Yep, I trim the tails off. I kind of do this as I go because if I don't, I end up with tails everywhere. There we go. Alrighty, so there we are. We did a little bit. Got a little bit done. But anyway, we're going to call it a day. And we will see you all the next time around. Right, I know it's only 30 minutes long, but it is what it is. And we will catch you later on the next one, okay? So y'all had to take care. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you the next time. God bless you. Bye-bye.